Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live trading room recap for the last day of June. June the 30th is Thursday. I'm the moderator of the trading room, the Trade Ideas Trading Room. This is a free room. I share my screen all day long, and by free, I mean you do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to come into our room. Share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And excuse me, this is a subscription link that you can use, and if you click on it, you'll see there's a promo code which will give you instant savings off our various subscription plans. Okay, a bit of a different day for me today. Not that a few trades, no exceptional ones to speak of. Though Hawaiian Airline or Hawaiian Electric, excuse me, HE, turned out to be a really nice trade. This actually came from I got this extreme. I flipped the extreme excuse me, the extreme volume, which used to be called consolidation. It used to say consolidation. Basically, this is just looking for stocks with extreme volume on the 1 minute bar. And so I flipped it. I don't know what day I flipped it, but I did flip it. By flipping it, I mean this one is looking for stocks making new highs on extreme volume, and now this one is looking for stocks making new lows. So HE, I saw triggered the first time, 33.27, right up here. Now, I wish I could say that I took the trade right around here. I didn't. I'm not even sure I saw it, to be honest with you. I may not have seen that alert when it happened. Excuse me, sorry about that. But what I did do is I started watching it around this area, and then when it broke down through 33, I mean, quite far away from that first alert. Not that far away, 33.27. So when it broke down through 33, I ended up taking the short right here at 32. What was the price? 32.77, right on this bar here. And it turned out to be just a great trade. I was afraid that it was going to have a tough time getting through 32. I looked at the daily chart. There looked like there was pretty decent support actually right around this level here. Take a look at the daily chart. You'll see what I was looking at. Yeah, you see, actually, I think we back it out just a little bit more. Sort of this level here is what I was looking at, thinking that there could be some. Get the current price. Sorry about that. There we go. So yeah, I was looking at this level down here as perhaps being their support area. It got right down to 3163. So this was the area that I was thinking that might show some support. So far that is what has happened. Time frame. Let's get back to the 15 minutes. So turned out to be just a really nice, pretty much stress-free trade. Once I got into the trade, it basically dropped, which is, of course, what you like to see. I took some profit in various areas. I took actually some immediate profit at 32.64, then at 32.39, 32.13, as I was wondering if it was going to break down through the 32 level, and again at 32.13 again, as it looked like it, or 32.15, as it looked like it was going to pop up. Now it's come back down, but this is sort of a bit of a range it's in right now. Matador was the same. It came from the same. I think it came from the same. It did. No, I can't remember. Oh, yes, it did. Here, Matador came from the same window. Matador to short at 1981. So I took the trade. There was the short signal. This is the candle that it appeared. And I said right from the outset that this is probably going to be a scalp, and so I got into the trade actually right here at 1985. And look at this nice candle. I was really hoping, of course, that it was going to continue down, but it didn't, and I got out of the trade. Two levels, 1973 and 1969, but it was very quick. And now it's just kind of settled down. So not a great trade, but nonetheless, certainly one that I would take over and over and over again. MGT is sort of interesting. See what it's doing right now, 430. It was a Holly trade early. It worked briefly. This is, of course, lots of news and speculation about this particular company. So I would keep watching this one. If you look at the daily chart, you see that, okay, we had a high of 499 about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Of course, the big high here was at 560. So it does have room, and we spiked all the way up to 459. But this could be just the resting day, and then tomorrow it does take off. Again, I know there's all sorts of speculation on this stock. I don't know exactly. People seem to be waiting for something happening in August. But anyway, definitely one to keep watching as it put in the big green bar yesterday, and maybe a steadier day, even though I don't like these topping tails, this topping tail. Be nicer if it could close, I would say, up in this area, sort of to get rid of the length of this topping tail. So when somebody looks at this stock, once the market closes and people do their work, they might say, okay, well, the buyers, they didn't quite close it at the high, but not that far from the high, so maybe it has another leg up. Now, here is something that I don't often do. I think I mentioned this one yesterday. MGN. Now, it has not traded very much, but I decided to take this trade this is the daily chart, and I noticed this one when it broke up over $1. Doesn't trade very much, but it looks reasonably settled, so I'm actually looking to swing this. And I'm in at 110. And if it goes down below $1, I will definitely get out. But right now it looks kind of interesting. I say I don't know what's going on with this stock, but there's no you have to go all the way back to, here's a high of 119, but when is that? That is in, let's see, 2014, I think. So it's 2 years ago. So anyway, I've decided to take this one as this little pullback, and then the holding of $1. This little pullback here, 2 days ago. But it held $1, and then yesterday it popped off, and modest gain today. So I'm looking at holding that one, and also the other one is a CDXC. I am looking to swing this one. I may have got into this maybe a little bit early, but again, here's on the daily. Now, this is one that I can kick myself a little bit because I was asking people to watch this one. This came up on our trend reversal window, and these are stocks. Make this back this out just a little bit. That's as far as it goes. Okay. Well, at any rate, you see how it had the big drop, bit of consolidation, and I suggested that people start watching it if it could break through this level here. Well, people did, and I know a lot of people took this trade. Unfortunately, I did not take this trade. I saw it here, but then look what happened yesterday. It just exploded. So I've decided that I took this trade at, again, I may be a little bit early, but I'm in at 414. So I'm in right here. Put a little mark on it. So I'm in right here. And of course, I'm looking for maybe a potential more gap fill to $5. Maybe this is the resting day. Maybe it pulls back. As long as it doesn't pull back under 4. Now, if it did, I will get out of my trade. But then if it popped over 4, the following day, I might really take a look at it again because this is a great gap to fill. And if we really get lucky, get all the way up to this area here. So that's what I'm doing. So the CDXC and the MGN, looking like I am going to swing it. And I would also encourage you to keep watching MGT and see if this can gain some traction a little bit later. All right, that's about it. Anything else? Real had a really nice call, no pun intended, on Kellogg. Here, take a look at the. And I missed this one, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen. I think he called it right around here. This is exactly what I kind of look for. A hold of the whole number, especially some special whole numbers like 60, 70, 80. The true, really big whole numbers. And it held here, and then it just moved all the way up. GIS, and a lot of the food retailers had massive pops today. So. Great trade by Real with K today. All right, that's it. I'm going to get back to the room. Again, here's how to get into our room. This is the address. excuse me, free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to come on in. And I'm live on the mic 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I actually open the room at about quarter to 9. That's when I start to share my screen. That's when we start looking at the pre-market movers to see what might set up for the rest of the day. So come on in a little early, and if you like what you see, if you like the room, tell your friends. I mean, there are not too many free room. In fact, I don't know any other free room like this on the internet, to be honest with you. Maybe a bold statement, but nobody that shares their screen and is live on the mic, and it is 100% no strings attached, free. Of course, we would like you to eventually take out a subscription to Trade Ideas. The idea being that I can call out trades, ideas. You can see the trades that I'm posting. You can see other people, but it's surely a lot better for you to be able to find your trades at a certain point in time, and be in the room though, because we're all supporting each other in the room. All right, get back to the room now. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.